Hi guys, Charlie Tango 1 come at you. This is a customer's stove here. He wants me to service it for him, so I've actually remembered to put the camera on this time. So excuse me, so we can do it right from the start. All I've done is taken it out of the case, which I think we all know how that works. So I'll put that over there out of the way for now. That gets that done with, doesn't it? Now, first things first, we'll take this bell housing off, shall we? I mean, this looks a little bit, doesn't it, to say the least. It's not quite, you know, we can straighten that up, that's not a problem. Now, something looks drunk here. It looks like it's this, take the, take the tank off, thing. That's pretty good. In fact, I'd say that's virtually new. There we go, that's that one. Let's put that over there out of the way. I'll put it there with the burner. Keep them all separate from the other stuff. Put that roof out of the way there. Now, doesn't look like, no, he's cross-threaded that, I think. I think I'm going to have to get the old clubs on there. See if I can get that off. There we go, let's got that off. Right, okay. Looks like, take the pressure out of the tank. We'll find out if we've got a pricker in there first. Yeah, there's a pricker in there. Now that's a little bit loose, that. I don't like that. Right, now let's get a box of tricks. This is a different size on this, isn't it, for some reason? I wonder why that is. Sorry, thinking aloud here. No. For some reason they put a different size nut on that one. I think that might fit down there. Look at that one. There we go. That's that one. Quite loose that was. Quite loose. Right, that's the bell off. Polish that up later. And looking at that, I'll show you again. Can you see there? Let's get it right first. There's the divot. Pipet looks like that's worn. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Oh, let me just think now. Oh, they're over here, we're all right, we're in luck. I thought I was going to have to take, oh sorry, excuse me, I thought I was going to have to take my camera off so I could get to this. Where are we? So we could get to this punch. To put a new pipet in there, but oh, here we go, let's have a look. it's going to be an almighty bang in a minute, like that. Keep that in the punch. Put that over there with that. Now let's see if we can get this out. Got a lot of loose stuff here, hasn't there? See what we're doing, can't we? Unscrew that. Got a spring in there. One little spring. Oh, yes, as you can see, little pipet's a bit worn, isn't it? I'm putting it at an angle so you can see how much it's been squashed in there. Now, let's have a look on this spring. Well, that's one undersized for a start. I don't even know if it's the right spring actually. That's better, that's brought it up to length a bit. Now what we do is we get the rabbited on again, and I always do that. My biggest forte, isn't it? Right, there we have our little pipet. Okay, put it down there, get me a little pricker, and we'll pop that out, he says. Have to hold that with a little pair of pliers, because it's so tiny. Shaft looks a bit small actually to me. I don't know why, but it does. Oh, gotcha. There you go. Yes, that's well and truly worn, that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's worn. Okay. Throw that. Get hold of that. I'm thinking out loud, don't I, all the time. That's it. Now that's nice and flush. Okay. I'll put them in upside down. Hold it there so I can turn that. Put my spring in. Sits a bit higher now. Bear with me. Screw that up. That sits flush now. Okay. That's better, isn't it? Right, so that's the first little thing out of the way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look down here to see if, yes, we've got the dreaded crepe bandage in there. Tank's nice though, it's a nice tank. Right, I don't know what fuel he's been using. It's well, that should be okay, that actually. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to nip that up. check, see how tight the spindle is. Go a bit more if need be. Don't want it too tight, but you know, you want it to be able to. Now I've tightened that up, for some reason that's quite loose there. You can see that movement, look. So I'll be taking that off. Yes, I think I'll be taking that off. Let's get the jet off first. He said, hopefully. Yeah, okay, fair enough, it's one of those, it's a tight one. Let's get me non-return valve bar. That might make it easier, if not, then I'm going to have to get a heavy persuader on there. Jesus, that is tight. Oh, there we go, it's a bit bloody tight that is, isn't it? I can't get that spindle out till I got that off, so that's got to come off first. That looks like someone's already chewed it up trying to get it off. Take the bowl off, that skips. I've got here. We'll get the primer bowl off, let's do that. Surely in screenshot, isn't it? Oh, another one he says. Oh, that was tight as well. I think it looks like I'm going to have to, if I can get it off, put a new jet in there. It looks like that. Get this off, got a bit of soot around here, so. Right, that's that and that. Let's see if I can get this right. I keep thinking this tin's in the way. Alright, I'm going to have to get this undone, I think. Bring you back in a minute. I've got to go into the other shed and get that. I'll get the on the vice. Yeah. Catching them out. And I do believe I'm going to change that, because it honestly it took brute force and ignorance to get that out of there, and it wasn't going to have it. So I'll get a replacement for that, because it's too mullered. Well, I'll say it's too mullered. I'll still give it a try. It's still worth trying to put it in there rather than writing it off straight away. I mean, the idea is that for me to get it up and running, not replace everything. So excuse me, without further ado, this is can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't really. Let's turn it this way. You might be able to do it that way, mightn't you? I'll get the jet upside down. I'm just rubbing it along this my steel rule, with some fine emery cloth on the top, so I get a nice I only do it one way, don't keep going to and fro. Let's find another bit of emery cloth that's pretty good. As I say, it's not a question of using the a good brand new emery cloth, because the to me the warm ones give you a better finish. Oh, that's it. It's taken that down. As I say, I know it's a bit mullered, but it's not going to be that tight next time, I can assure you. So, without further ado, let's see if we can get a pricker in there, make sure that's clear. I've got a long one here, bear with me, let's get one of my long ones. Might do it a bit better. Let's get this one in there, see what that does. Yeah, there's not a hole there, so that would be one of the reasons, wouldn't it? Oh, got a hole there now. And that jet's never been out of there. Oh, we've got ourselves a little hole there now, John. Right, that's that done. Get some tiny little files. Where are we? There. Just want to take a bit of that edge off. Yeah, it fits a lot better now. Let's get that over there. That's going to be compressed air. I'll get myself a little compressed air compressor soon. Nice little thing. I think they're about £100 though, that's the trouble. But when you're doing bits and jobs like this, it comes in handy. So I should be doing that. Yeah, see that's all right on there now. Oh, that does that. For some reason it always sticks on the last bit. Oh, it's more like that, isn't it? I can fix that later. There's my pliers. Only prickers come to pieces on me now. Still. I think this is what one of the problems might have been, that you seem to be having a bit of a job. Well, being bunged up, obviously it wouldn't have worked. So I'm just making sure that it's working. Let's have a look here. Well, I've got such a little hole there anyway. Right, let's put that up there for now. Now we're getting on to the pricker itself. Which I'm going to someone's put that in there, but it doesn't want to do that. Should undo all the way and come out, but it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this up. Like so. See if I can bring in a bit more, can I? Take that off of there. Might be a bit of packing in there as well. So I found sometimes these, you try to screw them out and they don't want to come out. Oh, that's got it. Oh, there's a load of crud in there, that's why. Look at that coming out of there, look. That's that, I'll tell you what that is. That's that, well, I can see the problem. I don't know if you can, but let's have a go. You look at this tooth here, this very end tooth. You see it? That's the problem there. And the needle's been bent, but I'm trying to get it up through there. So that's one little thing. So we've got to try and get this out though. Yeah, that carbon fibre. Well, here's a washer just coming off. I'll tell you straight away now, the washer is round the wrong way. It should be, this is the way it come off. That's the way it's come off. And this is the dishwasher. A dish washer. That's the way it should go on. Like that. And it should be on the other side of the graphite. It looks like I've got to get the old pliers on there and pull that as I'm screwing it. It's proving harder than proving hard to get out of there. Oh, little movement there. Oh yeah, a little bit of movement. Oh, God. I see your problem there. Look at all this coming out of it. Look. All that crud there. Right. Not quite sure what it is yet. I'm just having a look. Bear with me. Yes, they've been put on the wrong way round. What is that? It's rubber. That's what that is. That's rubber. Yeah, look, rubber. And here's the other dish one. So we've got two dish ones on there. And really, you only need one. Right, so bear with me 2 secs. Let's just clean this off so that we can let the dog see the rabbit. You can see what's been happening. Yeah, I see that, yeah. Out of the way. Hands are getting mucky now. Dirty job. Get this old bit of rag. This old bit of rag comes from the 1952 stove. As you can see, it's holier than thou. So there you go. I don't like to throw things out. No, I'm just joking about there. Right. Now, search, give it a cloth, clean that. Clean that last little bit of spindle up. Oh dear. Right, now what I do is I've got a little tiny wire brush here. And I'll just do that to clean that thread out. That comes out lovely like that. Now, I don't know if I've got a replacement jet thing for that, because that thing's been trying to chew it up a bit. Now, also I have noticed, where are we? I have noticed on here, I don't know if you'll see it, not down there you won't, on here, right at the tip there, right at the tip, you will see, I'm trying to get over there and I can't get over there to the camera. Right, now you can see the little very tip there bent, see it? Just there, see it? Right. So all we do, oh, there's such a tiny little bit. Yeah, it's gone, just like that. That's all it was, just a tiny little bit of that. Now, I'm just going to take this off, out of the way. And shake all that crud, look all that crud. That's why I couldn't get it out. But can now. So all we need really alright, there we go, is that on there. This should go on there like that. That's it. Now what I'm going to try and do, I can't use that. Let's see, I'm sure I've got another picture. I hope I have. I've got to go ring them up. I have to get some. This is live as it happens. It's looking very slim. That's 1, 2, 3, that's too small. Right, so 1, 2, 3 jets there. Now that, I'm going to use that. Right, push comes to shove. Let's put them in there. I've got some graphite. Where is it? I've got some graphite rope. What have I just done with it? No. Oh, might be in the other one, right? There it is. Now what we can do is we can always put some graphite rope around there. That will do it. Put that on there. That on there. Pip it and everything in it, that one. Let's see, that can go in there as well. Let's see how we get on with this then, shall we? Oh dear. I hate these little bags, they're absolute cows I do. Alright, now let's have a go. We've got a washer in here. Let's see if that does it. Right, what I'm going to do is, bear with me. So it just observing, little tiny bit of Vaseline on there. Not going to do that any harm at all. Bit of kitchen roll. Right folks, guys, so what I've done up to now is I managed to get that out. that spindle, but I forgot to blow down there. That's it. Stand out of the way. Happy with that now. Looks nice and clean down there. I'm going to put the spindle back in. See what happens there. Put this blocking away, am I? Right, first I'm going to screw the spindle in first. Let's get that all the way in there. There she comes there. There. You just want to tighten this up comfortably, so when you turn the spindle, just feeling it starting to tighten up a little bit there. You really don't want it running too loose, because when you fire it up, you can, once it's running, yeah, it's getting a bit there. Sorry mate, I'll start talking and then I'll stop, don't I? Yeah, it's that's got it tight now, well, reasonably comfortable. So now, next job you want to do, leave that out of the way because I keep thinking that's in your way now. Right. So, having got that in there, I've now got to see if I can get this in there. No, I'm not going to use that because it's damaged, isn't it? Shame, because it actually it looks brand new, but I'm not going to. I'm going to compare this with that. Yes, it's damaged. So now this is the art of it. Good pencil with a rubber on the end. You lay the pricker in there and you push the pencil on top of the pricker, like so. Which is the best way for you to see this? That way. Yeah, do that. Then what you do is you put the your thing on. You just hold slight down pressure on it, and 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4. That's it. And then you nip it up. But that to me is nowhere near right. So let's put it back on there again. 4, 5, 6. That's better. Right, I've gone for 4 clicks down. When you're on the pencil, you can feel it click past the tooth, and usually it's about 3, maybe 4, but they do fluctuate, and I'll tell you what it depends on. The length of that pricker, that's what it depends on. But yes, you can cut it, but you might cut it too short. So once you've got that in there, then close it up. The idea is that it closes the valve, but if you go too many clicks, say 6, the valve won't close against this here, because it goes in there and seals inside there. Hence that why it's got a needle point on the spindle. So what we do now is we actually get the jet, like so, fingers and thumbs, and we push that in there, like that. Then I'll get me my jet spanner, and we tighten it up. I don't over tighten it, but sometimes what I have found is if it seeps out, let's get the pricker, it might seep out round here, if you can see that, where it seals onto the top of the burner. And what I've had to do is I've had to take it out, and I'll just gently ream that, only a little bit, to make a nice seat in there. It's very similar to when you grind a valve in on an engine. Just grind it in a bit, so it gets a good seating. Now, having done that, let's turn the throttle again and see if we can feel the needle come up. Oh yes, yeah, that's just about right, that is. Look, can you see the needle? Just sticking up there. Right, now we screw it back down, 1, 2. You can feel where that damaged tooth is, or it's slightly damaged the tooth on the spindle, this little pricker has. So I'm going to leave that up there, because I'm going to be throwing that. I don't know why I'm leaving it up there for, because I might just throw it now, because it's wood. I have got some, as you can see. And I've got some new jets as well. Right. Moving on from there, what we're going to do is we're going to put the bell housing on now. I just did give it a rough polish, but that's rather deeply dished, that flame spreader there. So I'll straighten it up, because that looked a little bit, you know, like it's been through the war. That's cross-threaded, I think. Might be it. Always the same. These come off ever so easy. You try getting the bloody things back on. I don't see no one to go. And of course, because it's a fine thread, you don't have to turn it far to cross thread it. That's it, that's that one on. That was stiff all the way. They're not usually that bad. There you go. Now if that flame spreader's too deep, it's a smaller one, I've got them in here, but it's in there or in the other one. There was rather deeply dished. Put that back so I know where I am. What's these here? Oh. Yeah, it's the same one. There's a very short pricker on that one as well. So let's just put that back in the bag so that we know. This is turned out to be a long video, but there you go. One in there, one in there. What else was it went in there? That was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, close that up. Now, we've done that. I can put all that away later, and this that can all go away later. Next job is to put this bowl on. So we'll turn it upside down. What I should do is I should make sure I've got me a flame spreader handy, just in case we need to replace it. Put that on there like that. Sometimes you might need to put a fibre washer on there. Just to stop the fluid dripping out through that screw and seeping out all over the can, the tin, and then you got the whole tin catches fire. Now let's put a bit of fluid in here, shall we? So, see, the thing is, I have to empty it out afterwards. Oh, because you can't send it out with fluid in the post with fluid in it. So. Oh, okay then. That'll do, that's enough of that. Right, let's put the cap on. Oh, just to be on the safe side, we'll check that this release valve works properly. Yeah, that's going properly. Put a lid on that, lift that up. Now, take the cloth out because that's when we end up over the fire. Put this underneath me, sit underneath there. And I usually have something under there. What do I put under there? Oh, this I think it is. Something just to bring it a bit more level. Oh, got fluid. Why have we got fluid coming out of there? Right, I think we've come across a little problem here. For some reason that's not shutting. Of course you don't know this until you take the that means that means the that pricker is too low down. Oh, there we go. That's big to get off that one, isn't it? So off comes the bowl, the flame spreader, or the barrel, whatever you want to call it. Trial and error like this. Now we take off the, now you can see why that's it. Don't nip that up, it's going to pour out of there. Right. So, what we're now going to do, where were we at it? This has got to come undone. Let's put that back there. Where did I get that from? Down here. Be with you in a minute, folks. Just let's suss out what the problem is here. Oh, which I think I've sussed out. Let's have a look. Out with a good old pencil again. There's 3 clicks that way. Alright, 3 clicks. Oh, I'll go 4 clicks because that's a bit high. All trial and error, all trial and error, people. I think what it might be so, because that spindle, I say where the teeth are, looks sort of like new. So I'm wondering if it's actually been used. Yeah, try again, shall we? Right, well, I think it's near the mark, so let's give it another try, shall we? Straight on that time, look. Okay. Patience is a virtue, people, as you'll find out. It's a long video. Right. Make sure this cap's on tight now. Feels like it's had a new rubber put in it. Now I'm going to prime this twice, as you know. One of them just about does it. I've got to stop putting things here in the way of the camera. Oh, come on, get in there. Right, ignition. Are we in it yet? As I said, I couldn't get the spindle out of the tank to get the she's fired up already, look. Or trying to get that bit of gauze bandage out, so I've had to unfortunately I've had to leave that, but I did look in there and for some reason there's plenty of it. So I thought I'll leave it and so that at least I know the fluid's getting there. Well, what the problem was down at the base there is those teeth on that spindle was like brand new, so that just tells me that it wasn't functioning correctly. And if I still get a malfunction on it now, the easiest way is to dispose of that pricker, unfortunately, but then that just means you'll have to take the flame spreader off or the bell, and pricker it out that way. Well, looks like we've got ourselves a little burner there. Nice blue flame. Smoke in there. Tighten that up a bit. Pull the light out so that you can see it. Got to turn that on out, you can see it better as well. Oh, look at that glowing like a good one. Right, that's brilliant, that is. Right, where's that spinner gone? That was it, no, that was it. That's 10, missed it. There's me looking at the spanner's already got it out, look. Not quite happy with that little bit there. It's better, it's starting to roar a bit now. That's the pricker coming into play. Now, the test. I want to see if I've got a candle, yes. And it's gone out. Good, that's brilliant. There we go. One little stove all complete. Took long enough, didn't it? But there you go, my friend. That's for a Scotsman that's has come on, asked me if I'd service it, which I've done. You won't have any problems with that. That'll burn nicely. So there you go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. All it remains now is for that to cool down and for me to put it in its tin box. It's a Russian copy, but you can see it's been looked after, look. Nothing wrong with that. Lovely condition. So I'm going to put that in the box and we'll carry on from there. So thanks guys for coming along. Sorry it's been a long video, but hey, you never know what's going to happen when you're stripping these down. So just to recap, you've got a new pipet in there. I've changed the graphite in there. Well, it was rubber actually, and I've replaced it. You had a faulty pricker, which I've had to throw because it was no good. I put another pricker in there, and your jet was a bit mullered because someone's tried to get it off and it wouldn't move, but it was tight. To be honest, I had to put it in the vice and then turn the tubing to get it off. That's how tight it was. Oh, well over tight that was. But there you go, it's done now. So without further ado, I'll catch you people on the next one. So all you got to do, as I say, is just phone me up if you want me to repair or replace, do something with your little burners. I only do 111s and 111Bs, etc., and the little R8 stoves. I'm not interested in all the big paraffin ones and big tools. I don't deal with all that sort of stuff. This is purely for me, little camping stoves. So, but I always leave my number on the very bottom of the heading. If you want to contact me to get my phone number, or to get my address. More on this time, but thanks for coming along, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio.